Hey folks, this is Grandison Shines. I want to first thank you very much for purchasing this video on embracing change. This is a handbook in the making. I tell you, it took a lot of information from our experience to getting it out of our head and putting it into a handbook, something that is a guide for you in managing this massive undertaking, or I should say what could be a massive undertaking for your organization. With that being said, first in the introduction, I want to tell you how to utilize this book. This is going to be one of the most important videos of how we structure the book. So let me explain first of all. So each and every one of the handbooks are equipped with in-chapter videos. So you watch this video first because we're talking about the introduction. After that, each and every chapter has a video done by myself or my business partner, Yasmin. She'll be doing the the even chapters. I'm doing the odd chapters along with the introduction and the conclusion. And what we're going to talk about are some of our personal experiences as we are going through each chapter. And I want to emphasize that each chapter is unique and each one has its own ability to satisfy an opportunity for the change initiative. And so what I mean is that once you have the baseline that we're going to talk about in chapter 1, understanding change, everything else is stacked on top of that. And everything else is not to be forgotten, it's to be utilized. So if you utilize this handbook correctly, it will actually take you months to go through it in order to practice the skill set. This is, again, it's a skill set. It's a learned behavior. It takes a massive undertaking, a lot of thought energy from you as the leader, but also organizing your team, the people who are on the receiving end of the change, as well as you. So let me talk to you about this handbook first. So it adheres to the 3 learning styles that you already have: audio, visual, and kinesthetic. As you're watching this video, we have the audio and visual, and then we have a coach and do methodology in our program for our coaching services. So this book is very synonymous to that. This book is going to coach you, take one chapter at a time, and then you go out and do it. We recommend doing this 3 to 5 times because what we're adhering to is a modality that we have in our program called the 6 Principles of Mastery. In order to master any skill set in life, do these 6 things: audio, visual, kinesthetic, meditation, repetition, and teach. Let me explain it right quick and then we'll continue to move on. Audio, visual, kinesthetic are your 3 learning styles, so you have to adhere into that. Meditation, meaning that we're going to then meditate in terms of thinking about it, strategically thinking, critical thinking, isolating even our thought process from everyone else and all the external stimuli, and apply the meditative state of thinking. Repetition, making sure that we do this in a repetitious manner so we can continue to build and get our speed and accuracy up with the skill set. And then finally, teach your subordinates, coach your subordinates on the information that's in this book. If you adhere to that, you will definitely be successful in managing change, or having the skill set of managing change mastered. And that's important. Further along, to further your learning, let me put it like that, we also have an online assessment. So when you're done, at the end of the book, you'll see that there are several resources. One of the resources is an online 20 questionnaire that will test your knowledge on the information of the book. We have that for every single handbook. So now again, we're increasing our knowledge potential. Next, we also have coaching programs that are designed to couple and to accelerate your learning experience. So we have for budget conscious organizations, and this is for individuals and groups, we have what we call the Auto Engage coaching program. The Auto Engage incorporates 3 to 4 videos a month plus a live session with a real Seduire coach. Might be myself, might be Yasmin, by one of the other coaches in the organization. And then finally, we have an accelerated program, again, for individuals and teams. The accelerated program is all about having a weekly conversation with your coach. 12 to 24 weeks for both of them. We have found in our experience that the change management tends to go to the 24 weeks of coaching, all well and good. Mainly a team environment or the change agents within the organization, and then we move forward with that. We also have the consulting, we have a methodology, we have a process that your organization can utilize for that as well. So that being said, let's dive into the book. But remember those resources. Remember what I said. Each and every one of these opportunities, each and every chapter will be stacked on top of the other, meaning that you're going to increase your skill set. You're not going to isolate one. You're not going to do one and then chapter one and then throw it out the window. No, you're going to maintain that as a forerunning thought as we move forward into the book. Again, if we do this correctly, it may take quite a few weeks and or months in order to get through the book effectively or to master the skill set, all right? So if you want to read it through once and then go back and start implementing the ideas that we have and the concepts that we have and the experience, all good. Final point. This book, we have a plethora of examples. What I want you to do is to extract the principles. We deliberately did this and repeated some of the information on purpose so that you can extract the principles and utilize those principles in your business. Again, example after example after example, different organizations, companies that we've studied, information that we've extracted, information that people that we've worked with in terms of change management, but just facilitate the right process around it. Isolate, do the meditative state of thinking in terms of strategic thinking, critical thinking, build the skill set, master it, and then move forward as a strong change agent for your organization. All right, folks, thank you. Bye.